are here to discuss on the roadmap of how to become a successful business analyst, data analyst, right? So let me share my screen and explain you something about IT career path. Then we can take it ahead with today's topic, right? So I hope you are able to see my screen. Okay. So again, welcome you all. So I'm Shrikant from IT Career Path. Okay. So we do job-oriented trainings and we also guide or help in securing the placements. Okay. I'm just muting everyone for a moment. Okay. Right. So we are here to help you in getting trained and we also help you in securing the jobs in the respective trainings, whatever you are part of. Okay. So all our trainings are job oriented and so our goal, as I mentioned, our goal is to guide individuals from different diverse of professional backgrounds. Like so, anyone who wanted to step into IT industry, like anyone who is from banking or sales, or anyone who is from non-IT industry, if if someone wanted to step into IT industry, then we guide them. We do the career counseling, or we do the counseling based on their interest or based on their level of understanding capacity. Based on that, we do suggest some trainings and we help them in securing the jobs in the IT industry. We also do provide trainings for the freshers and help them to gain knowledge equivalent to the 2 or 3 years of an experienced professional. Okay. And besides data analytics, we also offer business analyst, which is according to IIBA. We follow the curriculum of IIBA, which includes Agile, PowerBI and Advanced Excel. And we also do the training on automation testing like Selenium plus Java. And we have data analytics, which is a combination of Power BI, MS Excel, and SQL. Okay. So these are the trainings which we are offering currently. And we also offer SQL developer as well, wherein you get to learn in advance of SQL from basics to advanced level of SQL. So this is also one of our trainings we provide. So in all our trainings, we these are the things what we follow. Like you will have the daily live classes with real-time scenarios. So all our trainers are real-time experienced. Like let's say if I'm into IT industry from 18 years, so I do work as a business analyst at a manager level. I hold different positions. Like I worked as a Scrum Master, Product Owner. Right, I have different certifications too. And currently, Ishani, who is our data analyst trainer, she is also has a real-time experience. She is also good experience in the IT industry. So all our trainers are real-time experienced and currently working in one or the other organizations as a consultants. So that that will help you guys to provide you some real-time, share the real-time knowledge as well, right? So all trainings are practical based. Like you do have real-time exercises which you would do in the class, right, based on the topics, and you also get some weekend, homework kind of thing to gain knowledge on the practical things, right? And we also do role play activities based on the program, whatever you're assigned to, and all the trainings are interactive, right? So once you complete the trainings, we also help you in resume preparation and also with mock interviews and other aspects to cover the interview uh, process. Okay. So these are the key principles what we follow. So we follow the planned topics on the respective day. It is not like we pick up the topic dynamically and without planning. We have a static timetable which we follow to complete the syllabus, and we follow the dynamic course duration. It is not like we say the training would complete in 1 month. It is not like that, right? So course duration may vary, like based on your Q&A session, based on the topics. If any prolonged discussion happens on any of the particular topics, the course duration may be changing. It is not a static duration. Okay. And daily live classes, as I mentioned, and you'll also have the Q&A session with the trainer. So you can have weekly once or bi-weekly once a Q&A session besides our regular sessions, and you'll get the practical case studies. So these are the key principles what we follow during our training sessions. Okay. So I'll open the forum to question and answer once I come. And this is our contact information. I mean, I'll also share again at the end of the demo. You guys can contact me if you have any questions or anything to discuss. Okay. So any questions? I mean, you can unmute yourself now if you have any questions, and if you want to, ask any questions, you can. Okay. So I'll hand over the session to Ishani. Ishani, who is our trainer for data analytics. So Ishani would be walking you through the course syllabus and the course pattern and the course duration and what are the topics we are going to cover in the training program. Ishani will guide you, right? If you have any questions, just use the chat window. You can post your questions in the chat window and Ishani will answer you. Okay, thanks. Yeah, so Ishani, I mean, you can start.
Uh, yeah.
I will stop.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Hi everyone. So my name is Ishani, and I'll just give you a brief intro about myself first of all. So I have 10 years of work experience into the data analytics itself. I'm working on the technologies of SQL, Excel, Advanced Excel, Power BI, Alteryx, Snowflakes, uh, for 10 years now on the different domains, starting with product, media, with your audits, finances, banking sectors as well, and I have deal with healthcare also, and currently working on the oil and gas turbines. Uh, and basically also having like 9.5 years of experience in training the candidates on the same technologies and helping them to attain a good understanding on the data analytical part. Okay, so let's get started. Let's have some definitions like what is data analytics and what it is all about. So basically, analytics is something which actually converts our raw data into your actionable insights. So like a day, whenever you, let's say, for example, it's a very simple thing
Ishan,
that when you...
Ishan, sorry for stopping you. If you are sharing your screen, I am unable to see.
No, I haven't yet
Oh,
shared my screen. I will.
okay.
So let's say if you, for example, a very simple overview, whenever you go onto an online website for some shopping, because that's something which we do every day and everyone is well aware of it, that whenever we are doing a shopping online, okay, if you are buying a product, so that product is reviewed, right? If you are buying any product, like maybe if you're going to buy a phone, you have decided to purchase a phone. So you will decide first of all about the budget, that okay, this would be my budget and this is what all I want as a functionality in my phone. Maybe a good quality camera, a storage place, maybe the backup should be very good. Charging longevity is should be very good. Everything. So this is you are making you are getting a raw data, and from that raw data only you are doing that analysis. And for those analysis, you go ahead and search for different phones of different brands and different categories of different companies, everything. You do analysis and you find out, okay, for this one, this is and whatever like fits in your budget, whatever just check marks everything or whatever ticks every check boxes that you have made a list of, based on that and also the customer review, you go ahead and buy that phone. So this is what every day we all are doing a bits and pieces of data analytics, but yes, we are not aware of that, that's all. So data analytics is what I said, it's a thing which converts your raw data into actionable insight. So you had a raw data where you had the budget, where you had all the features that you required to buy a phone, and by the analysis you converted into an actionable insights so that you can finally go ahead and produce the results. Okay, so it basically includes a range of tools, technologies and processes And those tools, technologies, and processes helps you to solve the data, because this is one of a small thing that you are seeing of buying a phone. But when it comes on an industrial standard forms, then it becomes a huge set of data. And for that, verbal analysis, or by just Googling it out, or maybe just having some views on it, doesn't make any opinion. So you should have knowledge of some tools, and those tools can be a very useful part of it. Okay, so let's get started. I'll just show you what is all those tools that we'll cover, and what all topics will be there, and we'll cover that up. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Okay, so in the data analytics, first of all, we start with Excel. So Excel is a bread and butter of every organization till date. So everything, every data that comes in as a raw data that we get it in the form of an Excel. So we'll start with the basics of Excel and understanding about the formulas, about the functions, about min and max, averages, count, about your VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and other advanced formulas as well. Then we start on with modifying your worksheets, you're inserting, deleting the rows, how to unhide, hide the data with shortcuts as well. Then obviously comes on with the formatting of the data, where we format the data, where we work with the fonts, where we use with the Excels, merging, centralizing it, and moving on to the creation of the charts. So we start by creating a very basic chart and moving on to the advanced form. Like we start by bar charts and going ahead with pie, with bump, with bullets, and everything of that. And then also we talk about the pie charts, and we also talk about some sorting and also the advanced options in the sorting, and some functions, arrays, all the data validations, learning about the Excel pivots, power pivots, and also about the creation of the dashboards. So these are some of the things that we learn when we cross actually on the Excel part. So anyone has any questions still here on this part? Okay. Then in that case, let's move ahead to next. So once we are basically done with your everything, like once we are done with your Excel, we move ahead with the visualization part. And that visualization part stands on for your Power BI. So that Power BI is actually wherein you visualize everything, you look forward to the causes, you look forward to create some charts. So that's an advanced part of it, wherein you visualize this in a tool. And Power BI is one of the most advanced and most of the used tool, because it's a Microsoft product and it's very easily available, first of all, without any licenses, without any of the licensing costs, anything, and also very easy to understand in a way, and also to work in a very easy. So therein we start with some basics. With moving on to the basics for first 2 days, we cover up about the architecture, what is the difference between your Power BI and Tableau, how the introduction, how everything works on. Then we talk about the extraction of the data, like how we extract the data from the different sources, starting from Excel to others like PDF, CSV, and all the other data sources. Then we talk about the data transformation, where we talk about how to shape them, how to format the data, how to transform the data, if there are any mismatches or anything that data doesn't count in. So we remove them. So that's what we understand in the data and all the data profiling checks. Then we also talk about some naming conventions and the best practices that needs to be followed, so that we would have everything in there. We talk about the merge and append query in this, and also transposing, learning about the hierarchies, the M queries, everything. Then we gradually move into the advanced part, which is the data analysis, which is the DAX queries, which is one of the important part of data analytics, which is like understanding the relationship, cardinality, cross-filter directions, the DAX queries, the syntaxes of the DAX, calculating of the DAX, everything we learn in that. And finally, whatever the data visualization with analytics, where we deep down and we see about the Power View, the Power Map, the page layouts, the visualization, how to customize that, how to drill down, how to use a top bottom analysis, the drill down facilities, the page navigations, how to add up to the bookmarks, selection pane, combinational charts with dual axis, adding slicers, doing some conditional formattings, everything what we do is something we see over here. And then also we use the waterfall charts and some donut charts, which are like the scatter charts, which are like the advanced part of it. And we do all the geographical visualizations by using the maps. So that's the visualization part in it, which we cover. Any questions in this one?
So guys, I mean, if you have any questions, you can unmute yourself and you can ask your questions.
Okay, I think if no questions, then I think I should move ahead. So after the visualization, we move into the database. Because in industry standards and in the form of a data analytical flow also, once we are done by understanding the data, once we are done with the visualization of the data, we also need to store the data in some or the other way. So to store the data, we just understand about how well the databases works. And for that, the another software which is a Microsoft oriented is the SQL, which is SQL servers. And therein we understand the basics first of all, how the database has become, what are the difference between SQL and the other advanced databases that we have like Oracle, Postgres and everything. And then we talk about the database designing, the system designing, the RDBMS, followed by the tables, how to alter the table, how to create the table, learning about the DDL, DML, DCL statements through the queries as well. And then how to update the data, what is the integrity constants that you can do, how you can rename the data. Then on the referential integrity part of creating and altering the table, on how the different operations can be used, how to build the functions, how to aggregate your functions and do everything. Then how the join should be done in left self join, multiple joins, how the conditional formatting or conditional statements should be written, or if and else, case statement or case functions. So everything moving, and also we would be covering the advanced part of it where it covers the stored procedures, the triggers, everything over there. The stored procedures, the triggers, how to create a view, how to have a temporary table, everything that all covers in the advanced part of it, we'll cover up that as well. So that's about the course. Anyone has any questions to add in into this or anything they would feel free to add? I'll just pause for 5 minutes, which is for some questions.
So guys, do you have
Yes.
any questions on the training program? Rashid, Ali, Swati, do you have any questions?
Suresh, Yogesh,
As
you
of now, we
guys-
don't have any questions. It's clear.
Yeah. So this is the training program. I mean, we do cover all the topics which are required by a data analyst. Okay. So the training is going to be very interactive and as well as practical oriented, since Ishan has good exposure to the corporate clients and everything, so we'll get good knowledge on the data analytics part.
A couple of questions. Number one, will we get the recordings of those? Because sometimes I will be able to attend, sometimes I will not be able to attend.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh yes, yeah. You get the daily recording. So basically, we have our separate, our playlist wherein you get registered.
And how long will be the total duration?
You can access for the lifetime. There is no specific limitation on
Amazing. And how
that.
long will
You can access the.
and how long will be the total duration?
Sorry.
How long will be the total duration? Like
So the duration is going to be 40 to 45 days. Okay. And we do conduct classes daily, Monday to Friday. Saturday on the weekends, you'll get some homework or exercises to do. But basically, the training will be on the Monday to Friday. It is 45 days duration.
okay. Thank you.
So new batch details and fees details, everything I'll keep you guys updated in our WhatsApp group, right? I hope everyone of you are in my WhatsApp group wherein I'll update the things. Okay, so you can watch out for the new batch information and as well as the fee information. So as I mentioned, if you have any questions, you can you can contact me over. I'm just sharing my screen again with my contact details. All right, this is my WhatsApp number as well as my contact number. You can call me at any point of time. We can discuss if you have any questions on the training program or on any aspects. Okay, so I hope you guys have got the information whatever you are looking for. Since you guys don't have any questions, we'll wind it up for now. Okay. Hope.
Just I want to add one thing, Shrikant, that post every first get completed, there are projects which are the organizational oriented or the industry standard oriented projects that will be shared across to you for your practice, and time to time the questions for the practice part will also be shared as we complete a bit of once we complete let's say 40 or 50% of the course, then some practice questions will be shared. And also while we complete the 100% of the course of every topic, of every subjects that are included in this. So after that, the organization standard projects, which help you to understand how in the organization you have to work and present, that will also be shared up to you.
And it is not like we give you the exercises and we won't review. So Ishan would be reviewing the exercises on daily basis. And if you have any questions, you can check with Ishani on that particular task. Okay. So if you guys don't have anything, then we can drop for today. Okay. And all the best for your career. Okay. Thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for joining the session.
Thank you.
Thanks, Vikram. Thanks, everyone. Bye.